I've just watched again Tsem Rinpoche's four-part video, My Side of the Story, where Rinpoche spoke very openly, very factually, and with a lot of conviction about the subject of Dorje Shugden. And personally, I think this is a tremendous act of compassion because we all know by now that it is probably not the best and the safest thing for a High Lama who practices Dorje Shugden to openly declare that, because to come out and speak so openly in defense of the truth of Dorje Shugden means more death threats, more abuses, more insults, and perhaps even losing some sponsors. And I know that the only reason why Rinpoche is doing this is so that the truth can prevail. The truth about Dorje Shugden will be told. And the people who need this deity so desperately, the people who need to have this practice, will no longer be confused, will no longer be put off because of all the rumors and because of all the false information that's floating around on the internet today. So this is definitely something very kind of Rinpoche to put himself on the line again so that people like us and the public will know the truth. There are many things about the video that I like, but I like especially the fact that Rinpoche has covered every single accusation thrown at Dorje Shugden, from how practicing Dorje Shugden instantly means we're against the Tibetan people, we're against the Dalai Lama, that we are in fact worshippers of a very dark and malicious demon, and that we are paid to worship Dorje Shugden by the Chinese, that we are anti the Tibetan cause, anti-independence or whatever cause the Tibetan people are now seeking. Rinpoche has covered each and every single of these accusations with facts, with logic, with reason, speaking from his personal experience, and taking from what he has witnessed when he was at a monastery and what he has been told by very high lamas, very high enlightened lamas. So we have in the one blog post what to me is an authority on the subject matter, on the subject of Dorje Shugden. We have somewhere to go to refer to dispel all this confusion as a result of so many lies and so many misinformation that's floating around. You see, I'm a Dorje Shugden practitioner, so I've seen the benefits of the practice. I was given the practice by Rinpoche a few years ago, and the reason why I'm here, continuing to be a Dorje Shugden practitioner, is because I've seen the benefits. I'm living the benefits. I'm still experiencing the benefits. And one of the benefits is that through Dorje Shugden, I've come to appreciate and to know the value of the Dharma even more. So I know it cannot be a bad thing. A bad or malicious demon does not take you closer to the Buddha's teachings. The demon will want to take you away from the teachings. So I know for a fact that the lies told about this deity is not true. But I'm just me. I'm a lay practitioner. And like many lay practitioners out there, what we know have to go up against a whole very well-oiled propaganda machine. We have to go up against the Tibetan leadership, against their monks, and against their monasteries. So there are people who say that they have to be right because they are monks and they belong to monasteries. Therefore, they should know better about spiritual matters than ordinary people like me. Therefore, with this video, we have a very reputable, very highly respectable and ordained monk, Tsem Rinpoche, who, under all circumstances, will keep to his vows, will keep to his promises. So we know that here is an ordained monk who is knowledgeable and with integrity and who will always speak the truth. We have this now. And people around the world can now come to this 4-part video and get facts. And I think that's very, very important. I would encourage everyone to watch these videos. I would encourage people, whether you are Buddhist or whether you are a believer or non-believer of Dorje Shugden practitioner, you should watch this. People who are believers of Dorje Shugden, people who are believers of Dorje Shugden should watch this because it contains facts, it contains information that will reassure you in your practice. It contains information that you can now use to counter people when they tell you that what you're practicing is bad, that you are in fact a demon worshipper. So I think you should watch this. I think people who are against Dorje Shugden should also watch this because it is really a heads up. It is something that should send a message to you to say that you cannot keep telling lies. You cannot keep sending out false information. You cannot twist facts because there are people like Tsem Rinpoche who will speak the truth. And there are many more lamas and practitioners who will then come forward and speak the truth. So I think it's high time that for people who have been spreading lies for almost 20 years to stop and to realize that, the picnic's over. I think people who are not sure, who are confused about Dorje Shugden, should also watch this video. Listen to the facts, listen to the logic, do your own research, but you now have a framework to work on instead of not knowing where to go. You now have words from Tsem Rinpoche himself for you to consider. So I think you should watch it also. Finally, I'd like to thank Rinpoche for your kindness, Rinpoche, for not only giving us this incredible protective practice, but also now to again put yourself on the line, to expose yourself to more danger, more hassles, more insults, because you want us to have the truth. Thank you very much.